Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's session of Illuminate by Meritto, our knowledge sharing series, where we bring to you insights, strategies, and innovations shaping the future of enrollment marketing. I am Akshila Mathur, Chief Manager, Customer Success, your host for the session. Today, we are diving into a topic that has been transforming the way institutions connect with students: WhatsApp flows in enrollment marketing. And along with me today, we have Antariksh Kumar, AGM Revenue Operations, and Satyajit Sahu, Associate Director, Product. Hi, Antariksh and Satyajit. How are you guys doing today?
Hi,
Hi,
Akshila.
hi everyone.
Right. So it's time to dive in. Now, if we look around, the industry has witnessed a huge shift in the recent years. Traditional communication channels still exist, but the adoption of WhatsApp as a primary medium of communication has been nothing short but phenomenal. It's no longer just a chat app. It's now the most trusted and engaging channel for marketing conversations. Think about it. WhatsApp has become the go-to app for the youth. It's the first app most of the students open in the morning, the channel they rely on for the instant and authentic updates, and the place where communication rarely gets ignored. That's exactly why institutions are recognizing WhatsApp as the best medium to engage, nurture, and convert students in today's digital first world. So, the real question here is, are we using an integrated solution to get all of this journey simplified and integrated with our CRMs? If you think about it, today as well, there are a lot of, the WhatsApp channels, they're not connected in the process. Still, we are working in silos. We are creating templates on one particular CRM. We are having a different CRM engagement tool separately, a non-personalized communication structure. Not only this, since we do not have a central repository of student responses, we tend to call the same student for multiple asks multiple times, which is eventually leaving a scattered experience for the candidates as well as for the institutes. Here is where the Meritto integrated WhatsApp will not only connect the missing dots, but will also create an end-to-end WhatsApp ecosystem. Now, to think about it, let's look at our audience and see a quick poll, right? We would want to understand from our audiences that which channel does your institution rely on most to engage with the prospective student. So let's look at the options. Do we rely only on WhatsApp? Do we rely on email? Do we rely on SMS, phone calls, or do we use a mix of all the channels? What do you think, Antariksh? How are our industry experts using all of these channels these days?
Right. So you have very well explained, Akshila. See, every student is today on WhatsApp. And the second part I want to add is every application in education industry is submitted via Meritto. So using an integrated ecosystem is very important. So I assume that every channel is important. The way WhatsApp has its own importance in terms of open rate, click rate, response rate, overall conversion. Additionally, email has its own importance because all the transactional communications, all the written documentation, important piece of aspects, they are registered via email. SMS is a quick reminder, small 160 character message, which updates student about what is the current application status or where I am in the entire enrollment journey. So in my perspective, everyone should be using most of the important channels. But see, let's see how our audience wants to give their input, and we will be very happy to know that how they are using the current suite of 360-degree marketing channels which Meritto provide.
Great. Satyajit, since you work with product, you know that how things work in the industry. How do you think the current industry adopts these channels?
See, although all the organization use all the channels like email, SMS, or WhatsApp, but WhatsApp will provide you the extra privilege for our organization or businesses to engage with their customer with a better experience in terms of the visualized template, the rich media template, the videos of the quality of template, animated images, flows, and different journey, what you can build over WhatsApp, it will be limited with other channels. So that's why and the nowadays, like everyone have the WhatsApp, and their, as you also told, their day will start with WhatsApp only. They, when they wake up in morning, they open their WhatsApp, they clean up the pending messages. But in case of SMS or in case of emails, it might be different. So nowadays, like WhatsApp is the primary channel in terms of student nurturing or in your enrollment journey of any education institution here.
Right. So, Akshara, we have with interesting statistics there on the screen. We can see that what is the current result. If you can explain.
Yes, I mean, this is very interesting as well to look at. Most of our audiences actually believes in an omni-channel approach. But having said that, if we talk about the stats on WhatsApp, that is phenomenal as well. A big percentage of people have voted for WhatsApp as a channel. But yes, maximum of the audiences, they're saying either they use 2 to 3 channels together, or they are using an omni-channel approach, which I think is the best approach in the industry as well. But let's talk about what we are here today, right? We would want Antriksh you to take us through how exactly WhatsApp flows can help us create a seamless, interactive, and personalized journey experience for our prospective students as well as for the institution.
Right. So, Akshila, see, our audience already know what is the power of integrated marketing communication using automation and all. What kind of features email, SMS, WhatsApp, Amplify, all those integrated telephony systems have. But today we are going to discuss about super exciting product feature of Meritto, super exciting product WhatsApp Flows. This is a very exciting product where using the integrated Meritto platform, an education institute can automate the data capture process from the student and convert it into lead qualification, convert it into the entire outcome. You can see right from the Meritto interface, you can create WhatsApp flow. WhatsApp flow will be triggered to the student. It will be delivered in the inbox. Once a student is clicking on the inbox, it's completely visible over the screen as well. Once a student is clicking on the inbox, on the top left corner, then a simple form will be available on their screen where student can complete entire information which they want to. And after the information is completed, it will be synchronized in the Meritto CRM. It will be synchronized in the lead manager, and then you can utilize that particular information further to take your next actions. So that is the exciting feature of WhatsApp Flows, using which you can automate the entire journey right from the automated data capture from the student to lead qualification or some kind of campus visit registration, webinar, and everything. There are a lot of use cases which we are going to discuss further. Right. So these are the key capabilities of WhatsApp Flows. The first most powerful capability is you can use it right from your Meritto interface. See, you are habitual of creating your WhatsApp templates, email templates, SMS templates, landing page templates, other things. On the similar ground, just log in into the Meritto. On the left-hand panel, type WhatsApp flows. Once you have that particular WhatsApp flow available, you can create customized flows in front of you, right? After creating customized flows, you can trigger it to the student. Obviously, we have multiple options, like you can send a bulk communication, you can send a single communication, but most powerful tool is automating the entire process. Right from the marketing automation based on automated trigger points like lead creation from mobile or something like that. That message is delivered in the student inbox. After that is delivered, you can capture the information like whether you want to, in which course you are interested, whether you want to visit the campus, you want to register for a webinar, and then that particular information is synchronized in the Meritto CRM. And everything is happening in an automated manner. Everything is auto-synchronized in the Meritto platform, and it is happening in a real-time basis. Entire information is shared to the student in the real-time basis to the institution. So this is the most powerful capabilities of WhatsApp flows, where you can automate the entire student journey. Right. So these are the key powerful use cases which we are going to discuss further. The most common use case is, let's say, many obviously every education institute had a dedicated mobile number available on their website, rolled out in every marketing campaign, YouTube videos and everything, where students directly given inbound calls. So when they give an inbound call in non-working hours, or in case the counselor is not available or he has not picked up a call, there is a missed call. So how that missed call process can be automated, we are going to discuss further. So Satyajit, see, you know that every institute is having a website, and then there are a lot of missed call piled up in the system. How automatically, with not just the applicant mobile number, we can capture every suite of information using WhatsApp flows? Can you please explain?
Yeah, definitely, Andrik. See, uh, as you inform also, like every organization have their own IVR number, and the team has defined from a particular time slot. The counselor, whether it is a calling agent or whether it is a your sales agent. So everyone have their own dedicated 8 hour, 9 hour slot to do a receive a call or do a calling. So if any student are doing calling after the this working hour, or whether if the your counselor is busy and they are unable to answer that call in the particular working hour also, so this call get missed by the counselor, and they are like the information which is supposed to collect through the call in the call, that also get missed of in this call itself. So only in CRM, in this case, the phone number will capture and lead will be created over here. So in this scenario, WhatsApp flow will help you to automate missed call flow via WhatsApp, ensuring no lead is left untouched here. Improve engagement rate and accurate your conversation. Like it will help you to capture all the data in a single messages in automatically in system. So just giving an example, a prospect student is there, Ria, and she called done a calling to inquiry line after working hour, and this call got missed. So that particular moment, within 2 minutes, using our automation, you can trigger a WhatsApp flow to Ria and say, "Hey, hi Ria, we noticed that you have tried to reaching out our ABC University. Would you like to connect to our counselor tomorrow, or which course you are interested? Can you just confirm, are you interested for MBA admission course?" So you can create a flow according to the field you want to capture. And if Ria is selected, okay, I am interested in MBA admission and I want the call back for tomorrow, then automatically that input data will be captured in our Meritto CRM, where you can go, your counselor can automatically notify, okay, Ria, I want to connect with you. So your counselor can schedule a call according the available slot, and your counselor can, or your calling agent can filter out which course the student is interested, which what is the program they want to enroll, or which particular for a data science, for a like AI calling, so which particular online courses they are interested. So accordingly you can plan and pitch your sales pitch or pitch your counseling to the particular student. So here, with the WhatsApp flow, Ria, the student or prospect will get instant help even out the working hour. Also, the counselors save their time without calling, without asking any information. They got all the information and they can prioritize their calling accordingly. And the university has improved their complete business, the student journey experience of their nurturing process here. So you can design n number of flow using our automation over here.
Right. Thank you for explaining, Satyajit. So what I got to know is, in case there is an incoming missed call, and that missed call is registered in the database, it only has a mobile number, and institute has to capture certain additional set of fields, then an automated message will be triggered to them, and based on the automated message, data will be centralized. Now, second most important use case is lead qualification. See, every institute is receiving data set from multiple sources, right? From the direct channels, indirect channels. So, Akshila, if you can explain how lead qualification can be done using WhatsApp flows. So, there are n number of leads, and they are all in the untouched category. How can institute get to know that which is a more qualified lead, which they need to be processing earlier, and which has to be nurtured further?
Absolutely, Antriksh. I think before we move to lead qualification, it is very important to understand that we, as institutes or EdTech institutions, we get leads from multiple sources. Like we get leads from different origins as well. We get leads via API, we get leads via an online source, we get leads via widgets, etc. As far as an opening is concerned, from a student's point of view, that if they are filling up a widget, they are going on a landing page and giving the details there, still there is a possibility that they will be giving up a lot of details, like they will be putting in their name, email addresses, they'll be giving us what course they are interested in, the state city combinations, etc. However, if we talk about APIs and telephony leads, these are some of the use cases where the lead that we get into our CRMs mostly have limited information. They have the email address and mobile number of the student. Sometimes it has the name of the student, and it becomes very difficult for any counselor to actually identify that whether this who is this lead, what is the name of the person, what exactly is this person interested in. So just think about it, that we have a lot of data into our system and we need to qualify that data for a specific course, that for which course are my leads interested in. What you can do is you can simply create a WhatsApp flow. As soon as the leads gets into the system, just imagine automatically the student receives a communication over WhatsApp, and there is a small form that the students fill, wherein or what all we are asking is just their name, maybe the course that they are interested in, maybe the state city combination, or any other detail that the institutes want to take up from there. And the moment student is putting up these details, it gets centralized in the backend CRM. That's the beauty of the integrated product that we have, that now the counselors, when they will be doing their first call, instead of asking the students that which course are you interested in, they already are aware of what the student is actually looking for. And for the students, it is so hassle free that I am on WhatsApp. The moment I have maybe made a call, but my call was not answered for any reason, the lead went to the institute. Immediately I received a WhatsApp, and so it's a wow factor for me. So yes, lead qualification again becomes very, very critical and important as a use case for WhatsApp flows in that.
Right. So, Akshara, a quick question. So, we have very well discussed the API, telephony, and all those sources. Can it be important in the publisher as well? Like, in case any education institute has received a lot of data from publisher, are those can be qualified via this WhatsApp flows as well?
Absolutely, Antriksh. I mean, as we are all aware, most of the publishers, they send leads via API channels only. As I spoke about the API channels earlier, there could be a possibility that we get information completely from the publisher, but there could be a possibility that a limited information is being sent. So in that case, be it whatever source from where the lead is coming in into the CRM, it's just that we have to create automations as far as our target audience is concerned, as far as the target audience is clear in the mind of our institutions, that which target audience we want to qualify first. They can simply put automations there, they can send communication and grab data from all the leads and sources around.
Right. So we have very well discussed about lead qualification and missed call automation. Let's say there is an institute, this is very important use case as well. They want to take a feedback from every student that how was their academic counseling session, or they want to do a survey that which particular course they are interested in or what new they need to launch. So how they can collect feedback from the students, how WhatsApp flow can be used there.
Yeah, Antrix, like see, WhatsApp flow for institution, they can design the WhatsApp flow to for the survey or feedback from both offline and online student journey in seamless way. So, for example, after your campus visit for offline journey, student can uh, organization can initiate the personalized WhatsApp messages to student to share their experience, how they feel about the campus visit. Since the survey open directly within the WhatsApp, they can quickly provide the rating in on facilities, counselor interaction, and overall satisfaction while they are experiencing in the fresh mind itself. It's not like that you are roaming around the campus and you have received the feedback and you can start keeping giving on that feedback. Okay, the campus is very clean. The faculty are everything explaining everything. So you can take the real time feedback, so that mind will be never change over there on the student side. Similarly, in case of online journeys, such as after completing an online exam or attending a demo classes, you can trigger a survey messages or a feedback messages in WhatsApp flow to the student. So a student can be automatically prompted on WhatsApp to share feedback on easy to access there in the WhatsApp itself. Clearly, it will be visible that clear instruction and overall satisfaction will be there, like whether you like on the particular demo classes, is there any like improvement required for the courses or any particular classes or in the online exam process. So you can capture a real time feedback or survey, and institution can like directly check that survey in the Meritto CRM, and they can analyze the trend, what is their business processes, align on that according to the feedback. They can improve their digital process, online processes or offline processes according to real customer feedback, and they can improve their overall experience, like student experience on the enrollment journey over here.
All right. So I think that is beautifully represented over the screen as well. The way a simple message was delivered in the left side image, and then in the second image, as Satyajit and Akshila has already explained, we are asking a feedback in yes and no manner, and or with an option of adding a comment. Then we can rate the experience. All that is synchronized in the Meritto. That's a beautiful graphic representation of what Satyajit has explained over the screen. Meanwhile, we are following up with our session. A request to the entire audience: in case you have any question, in case you want to share your thought, in case you want to know about any specific topic, please free to write everything in the chat box, and we will be taking up your questions at the right time in the session itself. So that's an important use case. Another use case, campus visit. See, every educational institute, specifically in the higher education and coaching centers, campus visit is very important before a student or a parent take the admission decision of themselves or their kids. So campus visit is a very important use case here. In the similar grounds, webinars are very important use case in EdTech, where entire information is online and webinar registrations are done online. Akshila, if you can share your thoughts that how campus visit and webinar registrations can be automated using the Meritto platform and WhatsApp interface without involving any counselor effort, zero counselor effort, and entire process is completed. Please.
Absolutely, Antriksh. So I'll tell you, a few days back only, I was sitting with one of my clients, right? And this is one of the major key areas wherein most of the institutions, coaching centers and edtechs want a very seamless solution. So when we talk about campus visit, it is not only a registration that we need, that at what time the students are visiting, it is also the operational efficiency that we want to build inside our institutes, because these students will be visiting the campus and they would need that manpower to make sure that the student have a great experience, and the student should be able to identify each and every aspect of that institution, right? So it's very important operationally as well for the institutions to have a seamless process. Now, a few days back only, we were talking about Calendar Pro, another feature of Meritto, wherein we introduced a feature wherein you can schedule an event for the campus visit. This is another cherry on the cake, wherein not only, so as far as events are concerned, that was completely counselor driven. The counselors can put in events, they can put descriptions, and they can manage the campus visits. This, however, is an interest that we are getting directly from the students. Just imagine that, suppose if I am a parent and I want to admit my student to any of the institution, I would first want to go see the college, see what are the amenities, how are the labs there, what is the convenience that my student will be getting there. And the moment this was going on in my mind while creating the lead, I got a WhatsApp message wherein from the institution's WhatsApp, the registered WhatsApp business account, I got a communication to actually book my campus visit, right? I just opened the message, I selected the time slot, and I booked my campus visit. It was super simple for me, right? And the beauty of this particular integrated product is that my information went to the respective counselor I was talking to. The counselor can now very easily schedule the visit for me, talk to me about how I am visiting the campus, etc. And it becomes like super easy for the parents as well as the institutions to connect with each other. Similar, it goes for coaching centers as well. Now, once the student is visiting the coaching centers, obviously as we all know that in edtech and coaching, there are a lot of opportunities that we have. It's not just one course that the student could be interested in. We can actually take that interest from the student using WhatsApp flows, that what all courses will the student be interested in, for what all things is the student looking for a counseling. Like that is also a kind of WhatsApp flow that we can create over this, right? Then you were talking about webinar registrations. Webinar registrations, again, now we do a lot of webinars, like we are doing a webinar today. Similarly, institutions also do a lot of webinars for the students, for telling them about different aspects of their educational journey, what all courses are they offering, where exactly the student future will go, and they need registrations for that from the students. For the registration, there are a lot of channels that they use. They try to call the students, they try to send them emails, etc. And this is again another step that they can follow, then they can actually get the intent of the student from the WhatsApp message itself. Because students anyways, I don't think, Antriksh, today we hardly leave any WhatsApp messages unread, right? We at least react to the messages that we receive. So the moment I have this information coming in from my college itself, I'll be really interested in putting my interest there, that when exactly, whether or not I'll be attending this webinar, etc., or if I want to register for the same. So I think this is an amazing use case. This will be one of the use cases that would be the most use case that will be used by the institutions and very effectively used there.
Right. So, Akshila, we have a very interesting question from our attendees regarding the feedback. So the question is, can I get feedback from total leads on the CRM? We have around 18,000 or 18 lakh leads. Can I get feedback from clients already assigned? So the question is, in case an education institute, they are having 18 lakhs or 18,000 leads in the CRM who are already registered. That's a completely registered database. Can using WhatsApp, we can get their feedback from all those students? Is it possible?
Absolutely, it is possible. Because see, the best part, I think, the first part of this question is the strength of this question. We already have this database with us in our lead manager. All that we need to do is we need to select all the leads, send a message to them, and expect a response from the students. So it's very simple. It's as easy as that I select all the leads and send them a message. We can also schedule these feedback messages. Like suppose if we have a session which is happening, say, tomorrow, and after the session I want to give a breather to the students, and then maybe after, say, 24 hours of the session, then I want to take a feedback, then I can do that kind of communications as well. I can always schedule my communications like that. But yes, to answer this question, we can cater to as many audience as we want.
Right. Now looks like there is a fireback session going on. So we have a second question as well. So is this feature useful only for the education institutes, or education counselors can also use that particular feature? This is the second round of question from Mr. Michael.
So definitely, I think as far as utility of this product is concerned, it is not limited to institutions. The end users of Meritto platform are counselors, right? They are there day in, day out, talking to the people. So if in case we have a template saved for the counselors, they can just simply select their leads and they can take out as many information as they want from the students. It's just that we do require a template for the respective question that we want to ask from the students. But then yes, if the accessibility of the template is given to the counselors, they can do that themselves.
Right. So the answer is entire
Akshila,
education institute can use it, or even individually a counselor can also use it. Right. Okay, you want to add something?
yeah, I think as Antrix and Akshila also told, see data you can consume either your like marketing team or counseling team. Whether like you can create a template, give a access to your like a counseling team or either your marketing team. If you want to do a large number of broadcasting, you give your marketing team so they can able to do a large segment of audience. If you are taking any one-on-one survey and your counseling team, you want to use that feature, if they spoke with some like student or some parents, or they say they met some parents, then they want to collect the feedback, so they can send that template to the particular student and collect one-on-one information, or they want some additional information or data set which need to collect from the student without manual entry. You can send that form to the flow to the particular student, you can capture that information and automatically data will be synced over here. So counselor can use all the data point, whether it is the broadcasting is done by marketing team, whether it is broadcasting is done by the individual counselor. So irrespective of anyone, if you have the access of the particular lead, you can able to go and you can able to consume the data over here for your own nurturing. I
Right.
hope it's
So
clear.
I think we have very well discussed what all are the use cases. These are the pretty frequent use cases. There are a lot of use cases which every institute can build based on their customized use case, based on their requirement. The process is simple. You want to automate any kind of information capturing from the student, you can do it, you can automate it with zero counselor effort, and everything will be synchronized in the Meritto CRM. Now, the second most part, how these automated engines can be implemented in Meritto, how WhatsApp flows actually work, how this integrated ecosystem actually work. See, it's pretty simple. You just need to log in into Meritto platform and create a WhatsApp flow and then configure it into the template manager. Satyajit, if you can take it up, that how this easy steps can be executed inside Meritto system.
Yeah, Andrix, as you told, the process is like divided into three easy steps. One is create a flow. Second is broadcast the flow with a template. Third is sync the data with a Meritto system and do your further nurturing on the data set. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let deep dive with the demo so you can understand how exactly the flow will be created and how we can utilize in our marketing broadcasting template and how the data will be synced in the system. So you can go go through the details. So let's go to demo first. So here you can see like in our when you log into the Meritto system, you will go to the menu bar. You can search the WhatsApp flow. If you click the WhatsApp flow, it will redirect to the predefined template. Predefined means already we have, as per few use cases, already we have created the templates for your ready to go uses. So you can use that template. Otherwise, you can create, you if you want, you can create from scratch itself. So in template gallery, here you will get that option, and you if you click on create, you will get the option. First option is the WhatsApp flow name. You can just type what is the flow you have want, which module you want to use, and the I think, can you go to the demo? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Here you'll get the create option, and the create option, you have to add the flow, like template flow here, the name of the flow, which module you want to use here, category, it is a custom tag. You can customize as you want, whether it is a like feedback category or whether it is a broadcasting or it is a survey, what kind of data collection category you can. And the flow description is for your internal reference. So what exactly for which purpose you are creating this flow, you can define this one, and this is visible to you only. Okay, not for the student side. So once you click the save button, it will redirect to your like builder page. Here you can see left side menu, you can see cards where you can define if you want to run a text type card or you want to use a media type card or which type card you want to use over here. So you can just simply drag and drop here which card you want to use here. So I think video is getting skipped. So just
Yeah, please.
so once you select here, so you can see like header. First thing is header. You can define the header, page header. What is the page name? So tell us more about you. It is a page like page name we have defined. You can drag and drop any kind of like cards over here, like the category media you can use. If you want plain text, you can use. You can date picker. If you want, you can use. So just an example here, we have selected one text type, and we are asking for a alternate email address. And first is the type, second is the level name, third is the description, what exactly it will be visible for the customer. The second card we have captured here, like let's give an example, will capture here like what is your interest, which course you are interested in. Okay, so we can like capture over here the course also, which course the student are interested. Again here also same thing for the second one is the level name, the box name, and the third one is the share your interest in interest course is the details which will be visible to the student. So once you create this flow, you can, if you want to see the preview how exactly it look like in WhatsApp app, you can see the preview option over here also. So the look and feel of the form you can visualize over here. If you want any field you want to do mandatory, you can define that field. Without filling that details, the student cannot be skipped to the next page over here. So once you done this one, you just simply save it. Once the flow will be saved, it will redirect to the field mapping page. Field mapping means the data which will be captured to the respective field you want to show in a particular field in CRM, in your lead manager, or in your data you want to capture in a particular field. That field you have to map over here, and once you map, it will be, the flow will be successfully created. Then next, move to the second step. This is the first step we have complete. Second step, you need to create a WhatsApp business template where you want to use this flow. So here let will try with one simple text type flow. So we have selected one text type flow, and we have selected like it is a marketing category we want to use here. So let we add some variable over here, like a simple content we are adding over here. So this is a test template for the Wawa flow. So you need to select here like any token. If you want to replace any token in our WhatsApp business messenger template, you can define over here in our token config page. This is the like sample file which you want to go, which will be go to Wawa. So here you can see the flow button. Once you click the flow button, you can define the flow CTA button name over here, the level name. So you should be more careful. Second one is the select flow, which flow you want to select, and you just submit over here. So level name is the name which will be display on the CTA button. Once this template will submit for approval, the template will be go to the Meta for the approval. So once the Meta will be approved that template, the business template, you can use that one for your broadcasting. So here we are sending one single broadcasting. So you in Meritto CRM, you'll go and do the communication button, and you will get this option to do a WhatsApp bulk campaign. So just here you need to select the template. So here we need to select the WhatsApp Wawa flow, which is the template we have created just now, and configure like WhatsApp flow template over here. So once you do the communicate broadcasting, the message will be view like this. So can you just Akshina, can you just go to back a little bit? Yeah. So let view that how exactly the flow will look like in WhatsApp. Yeah. So this is the template which one we have created for a text template, and the CTA we have defined over here, the view flow. So button will be look like here. It's a kind of button only. If you guys already are using the button template, quick reply template, and dial or URL button, so it's button will view like here. But you can define the CTA like click here, update your more details, give your feedback. So it will be engaging your student, and you will get more response on this part. So once student will be click here, the form will be open with the flow you have created inside of the WhatsApp only. No need to redirect. It will not redirect to any third party application or web browser. It will directly open that field in WhatsApp itself, so student can easily fill all the data and information what exactly you have requested over here. And once they will submit, the data will be automatically synced to the Meritto CRM. You can see the data. This is our student application profile. So in student profile, in the activity section also, you can see the data has been captured over here. Then data field will be updated over here. So here, this creation process and the flow configure process is pretty much simple. You first have to create a template for the flow, and once the template is be ready, you can use that one for the broadcasting. One broadcast student will be reply, the automatically data will be sync in Meritto CRM. You can filter out and re-engage that student as per your business journey, or as per the survey. You can do the analysis and do the further action. You can customize your business processes to improve your customer experience if you can customize, if you want, you can customize your online courses as per the student feedback. If they are not able to understand any courses, particular session or particular module, you can define or do the changes according to their feedback. So yeah, this is the simple like 10-minute step to do the like setup, broadcasting, everything. It will not take more than 5 to 10 minutes to do you the setup and do the broadcasting over here.
So thank you, Satya, for beautifully explaining that how from the Meritto interface, Meritto login itself, the flow can be created. It can be configured in a template manager, delivered to the student, and then data synchronized in Meritto, and then further actions can be taken up right from the Meritto login. So looks like we have a fireback session here. We have 4 back-to-back questions in the demo itself. Akshila, just want to have some quick questions. So we have Jyoti Swarup sir from Indian School of Development Management, Bangalore. So Jyoti Swarup sir has a question that we have a lot of leads at the initial stage of the funnel who are not in hot category. They are just at the exploration stage. They have just submitted their interest, or they have just submitted a website inquiry or some other source. How can an institute nurture them in an automated ways using call to action buttons? Can you please explain that, Akshila?
Yes, Antriksh. So, sir, first of all, it's a great question. And I think this question must be in the minds of all of our viewers because this is what we do day in, day out. Now, a lot of our leads initially in the beginning of the session goes into some of the categories wherein either the student has not yet made up the mind or the student is exploring other options, etc. So, wherein we mark them as either warm or maybe cold, or maybe we'll talk a little later. Now, as far as engaging these students using a CTA is concerned, any communication that you do with WhatsApp, whether it is WhatsApp flow or any other WhatsApp business communication you do, CTAs are an important aspect of that particular flow because you never know that the communication strategy that you are using, which strategy of yours can intrigue the students to actually get in touch with your counselor, maybe just to ask that where should I make the payment of the application form, etc. And if in case we do not give a CTA to the student wherein the student can actually react, then the student feels lost. And this is where these kind of features are very important, wherein suppose for such audiences you have planned a WhatsApp flow wherein you have started taking intent from the students by maybe say announcing last date of your admission. So you have just announced the last date of the admissions and you have asked a simple question from the students: do you want to receive a call back from the counselor? You can actually create a flow and ask them the time, that at what time are you available for a call back from the counselor, and you can align your counselor accordingly because this data will be right there and then available on the lead manager. Counselors can day in day out come and check that what all students have actually showed us interest in terms of receiving a call back. So this is one of the examples that I'm taking, but there are 1,000 other examples wherein you can actually incorporate CTAs to redirect them to the application forms, to redirect them to the right sources, to maybe give them a calling number so that they can just simply click on it and the call will be connected. All of these CTAs acts a super critical role in the journey.
So thank you for explaining that, Akshila. So we have another question from Azzy ma'am. She is from MOD Education, Nigeria. She wants to know that as a team lead, how can I monitor the information gotten from my team members? So let's say individual team members has launched their campaigns of WhatsApp flows. How she can monitor that which all information is submitted? I hope that is available from the lead manager applying filters and everything.
Yeah, so let me answer this question, Antrix.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, whether it is data is collected from any team member, whether it is from a marketing or any kind of counselor or individually, you need to map the data in a particular field within CRM. Okay, so let giving an example, you are collecting a information if the student, what is the student interest, which course they are interested. Okay, that one simple data you want to collect through the WhatsApp flow. So you have to map that student field in that CRM itself, and you can filter out that information in our LM filter where the data has been synced over the WhatsApp flow itself, and it is already available with our activity also. So the data can be validated in our activity also, what the data information has been flow through WhatsApp flow and what is the old information, as we in demo also we have show that thing that what is the old data is available there and what is the new data is updated over there as per the information. So the data, let's giving example, the old data is there already present, like the student is shown earlier, thus they have shown the like interest in BTech computer science, but in later phase when you done is broadcasting, they told no, I am changed my mind, now I am looking for a BTech in mechanical engineering. So the data will be automatically override and the data will be changed over there in system itself. So your counselor can be, you can reassign that lead to as per their student interest to your respective counselor. If you have a team of counselor where a computer science student they are doing the nurturing, and you have another team where mechanical student they are doing the nurturing, so you can reassign that lead with the Meritto system, with the automation, or you manually also you can do that reassignment from computer science team to the mechanical team, so they can do the better way of nurturing. They can tell about the course specification, what kind of mechanical equipment you have in your laboratory, so all the information they can do the proper way of the nurturing over here. So it's not only the looking the data, you can take the action according to data, you can take a assignment, you can do the any kind of next level of communication if the data, if as per their course interested, as per their use feedback you interested, so you can take n number of journey and you can simplify your journey, your assignment, business processor, or different digital journey of your student or communication of your student, so you can customize as per the data, real data here. Antrix, if you are telling something, I think you are mute.
Right. So, Satya, thank you for answering that. So, we have two new questions. The first is from Himanshu Gupta, sir. Himanshu Gupta, sir, wants to know that where all the student responses are captured, that what all places they can be visible. The first is student timeline, second is lead manager. So, these are the two options where data is visible. Is that correct?
Yeah, apart from that, we have a log page where data will be stored over there. What is the log will be there? We can see over there in the field, like which field they have updated. Okay, according to the field, they can go and they can filter out the data. In the timeline, lead activity timeline, they can see the activity filter over there. So they can choose the data over there.
Right. So second question, the last one from Shilpa Thakre ma'am from Navrachna University. Ma'am wants to know that is there any provision to get a consolidated data of all the responses received for a particular campaign? So let's say they have launched 5 campaigns. The first is campus visit campaign, second is webinar registration campaign, third is information capture campaign. Can she view a consolidated view that how many campus visit information is collected, how many webinar registration? So can she have different cohorts available for her?
So yeah, answer to this question, Andrix, yes, they can see that data. So in our campaign manager, once you do the broadcasting, bulk broadcasting, the campaign will be created over there. If the student is reply on that particular form or particular flow, that data we capture over there, that status will be updated over there. The student has replied. Currently, like for the initial stage, when the message is delivered, it will show as a delivered. When the student is open that messages, it will show as a open. When the student is reply on that particular messages, then the status will be updated over there as a reply. You can filter out that information from there itself.
All right, thank you for explaining that. So Akshila, now let's move on quickly on the benefits that see, everyone has an interest, they want to use WhatsApp flows. Can we quickly summarize what are the benefits of WhatsApp flows?
Absolutely, Antriksh. I think doing this webinar, I'm very excited about this product because the kind of responses that we are getting from our esteemed clients, I think this will be a game-changing product. Also, looking at the demo that Satyajit showed us, I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's super easy. It's very user-friendly. I don't think that we have any doubts in terms of how we will be creating the flows and how it will be visible to the students. And if we talk about benefits, I think the first and the foremost thing that any institute would want to do is to give their students a phenomenal experience while maybe capturing the data or maybe taking the leads from WhatsApp channels, right? So it increases the student experience. It is a very, very prompt experience that we get from the students. It reduces the time as well. If we talk about conversion rate also, why we say that it improves the student conversion rate is because we are getting the right information at the right time, at the right place. We reached out to our target audience. They reacted to our communication. They gave us the data. It got centralized into our CRM, and now it's all about the counselors. So maybe just imagine a call that a counselor was making to just verify the data initially, that which course is the student interested in, what is the name of the student, from where does the student belong to. All of that is already a part of their lead manager, and all they need to do is go to the second level of counseling. So as far as streamlining operations and efficiency is concerned, it is actually playing a critical role there, because I do not have to actually spend half of my day just to qualify the data. I already have qualified data that is coming from a student intent to me, and eventually I can improve my efficiency to reach out to maximum number of people as well. And personalized student engagement is something that Meritto has always been an advocate of. Any communication that you do should be a personalized student communication, and that is where WhatsApp will help you. We have tokens available in the system. You can address the students with their names. You can actually ask the student relevant information to whatever data they have actually given to you at the backend. So it will always be personalized. They will not feel that what kind of communication I'm getting, why am I reached out for something that I'm not interested in. It will be all an integrated journey. Antriksh, if you want to maybe throw some light on drop-off rates, what does actually drop-off rates means, and how we are actually reducing that using WhatsApp flows?
Right. So, Akshara, see, as per the traditional method of lead nurturing, traditional method of counseling, what used to happen, student had a broken experience. Student has submitted some kind of inquiry on the website partially. Then student receives a phone call from the academic counselor. Then the student is replying some bit of information to the counselor, and there are chances of possible manual typing error or something. And then the information is submitted. In case there is some automated link sent to the student over WhatsApp or some another channel, then student is redirected to a third party interface or on the website or on the landing page. So these all broken experiences were there. Now, since everything is integrated with Meritto and happening over the WhatsApp interface, single interface itself, once a WhatsApp flow is delivered in the student WhatsApp inbox, on the WhatsApp interface itself, student is receiving the message, opening a message, engaging with the counselor, submitting all the information, all the required piece of information, and after submitting, right on the WhatsApp interface, information is submitted. Since there is no to and fro happening, no manual counselor intervention or no manual effort required, nothing happening in terms of redirection to any third party website or website, the entire conversion rate is increased. And since it delivers a delightful student experience for their enrollments, conversion rates are high, operational efficiency is increased, the entire communication is personalized. Overall, it reduces drop-off significantly. There is any of the student who is slightly interested, he or she will be submitting the information in quick steps. So this is how we are reducing the drop-offs. So Akshara, if you can also explain about data collection and scalability.
Perfect, Antriksh. So, since we already spoke about the fact that this is an integrated solution and you will get all the data into the backend CRM right there and then, it is very imperative to say that all the data collection, it is happening very, very efficiently, right? You have pre-curated fields into the Meritto CRM where you are actually centralizing the data. You have automations in place wherein you can actually use those data as your triggers to send the communications to the students. So suppose if you have webinar registration, you can actually send them the links of webinars, etc., using the interest that you have got, because you have them in the fields. All that you have to do is apply a filter or probably create an automation and send a communication in bulk. So it is very, very efficient. And if we talk about all of the points that we discussed on the slide today, all of it actually leads to a point of scalability when it comes comes to an institute success of reaching to a certain number of admissions, right? Because if we are reducing the operational efforts during the course of the journey, then definitely it helps us to scale our businesses, considering we'll have a larger pool of audience that we can cater to. We have a larger pool of leads where we can talk to, and we can actually take our counseling to the second and the third level, wherein we do not have to actually do the redundancy of maybe just checking the data whether the student has given us the right data, is this relevant or not. Instead of checking the relevancy, we'll be actually involved in the counseling perspective of it. So yeah, I think these are all the benefits of WhatsApp flows. Going further, now the next question that I'm 100% sure that would come in the mind of all of our viewers today is that, considering WhatsApp is the channel that we are using, WhatsApp Business API, Meritto has always informed that it is a meta-controlled functionality. So it is very important that the templates that we are creating should be reaching to the right audience. And how is the basically what is the quality of our WhatsApp messages? How can we create better quality messages, and how can we actually judge on the quality of our WhatsApp templates?
Right, Akshula. Just a quick question. See, our audience is raising multiple questions. So, two questions. First is from Tanay Kamble sir. Sir wants to know, can you please show on dashboard that how campaign-wise data will look like? Satyajit, do you want to answer that? See, the same question which Shilpa Thakre ma'am has asked, that the counselor or team lead wants to have a cohort that I want to see for this campus visit campaign, what are the total number of fields which are visible? How that can be visible in the Meritto platform? If you can throw some light on that.
Yeah, definitely. You can go and you can see your campaign dashboard, like campaign journey over there. Okay. Currently, you can connect with your account manager. You can view that visualization. But for your perspective, just let me visualize you. So data will be look like that. You have sent thousands of data, like 1,000 data for the broadcasting. In that 1,000, let's give an example. 900 templates has been delivered to 900 students. In that 900 student, if 800 student is open, then it will show that, okay, 1,000 is sent, then 900 is delivered, then 800 is open. In that 800, if 500 is replied on that particular form, WhatsApp flow, it will show that replied is 500. So you can see the complete funnel itself, the journey funnel itself, from sent to open or replied. You can see sent, delivered, open, and replied. How many has been replied over there? So complete funnel of the campaign you can visualize over there with the percentage. For exact view of that thing, you can connect with your account manager. They can showcase over that product, how exactly it's look like. And answer to your second question, like yes, like you can give this access, the flow access, to any counselor. Our permission set is designed such way, so you can give this flow permission to your counselor manager. They will able to use that one in to do the communication, or they want to create that flow. If they have that permission of the particular tab, a particular module, they can able to do. So it's no need to move them to admin access and all this thing. In their existing permission set, you just add the flow permission, and they will get this access for that.
Right. So Satyajit, just want to revalidate the answer you have given for SE ma'am. So SE ma'am has a question that in her line of business, in her education institute located in Nigeria, most of the interactions happen with the student physically with the counselor, so physically or online. So counselors are the first point of interaction with students. So can it happen that right in the middle of conversation, the counselor himself or herself can trigger a WhatsApp flow to the student, and over the phone call or on the physical meeting or on the virtual meeting, during that particular virtual connect, student can directly submit over that WhatsApp flow? Can you please reconfirm that particular question to SMM?
Yeah, definitely, Antrix. As I told, like, yes, we can do that one. We have a mobile app also in place where you can do the WhatsApp communication. You can design a flow and you can configure that flow to a WhatsApp template and give that access to all your counselor. Like, let give me an example. You can design a working flow. Okay, working flow you created, and whatever the mandatory field you want to capture from your student, you design that flow in Meritto system only, and create a WhatsApp template itself in a utility category. And whenever student come in a working flow or they come to your offline or online call conversation, ask your counselor to send that template or do the broadcasting to that same template to your student. So once student will receive that message, they will fill the detail, and once the detail will be filled by student, automatically it will be synced in our Meritto system. So you can design this process according. So we have.
Right. Thank you for answering all the questions, Satyajit and Akshila. Now, since the exciting feature WhatsApp Flow we have explained very well in detail, we have a second additional product feature, WhatsApp Template Quality Status inside Meritto, and we are going to discuss next. What is WhatsApp Template Quality? See, we are habitual of sending all the emails, all the SMS and WhatsApp, and as per the current or previous traditional processes, once a template is approved in terms of SMS or in terms of WhatsApp, all the education institutes, admission heads, marketing head, or the communication person, they are actually continuously sending it to a number of people without checking how the template is actually performing. So Meta has released this particular information, template wise quality status. And this template wise quality status actually defined the deliverability of your WhatsApp message. So it can be happening that in your institution, one particular template will be delivering 98% or 98%, and another set of template might be delivering only 30% or 20%, delivering 70-80% failures. So these template level variations might be happening in some kind of education institutes. This is happening because at the back end, Meta has certain guidelines, and based on those guidelines, these quality ratings are delivered, and these quality ratings are rightly available integrated in the Meritto platform itself. In Meritto platform, you can see entire template quality rating. Before going ahead with the quality rating, let me explain how this actually functions. See, once you create a template and send it to a certain audience, Meta check the feedback, how the user feedback is going on. Based on the user feedback, based on the student feedback, Meta give a quality rating. So there are two kind of feedback. The first is positive feedback. Positive feedback means the overall open, the overall clicks, open on read, how many people have responded back, how many people are chatting over the WhatsApp, whether with the live agent or with the counselor, how many people are forwarding these messages. So these, how many people are liking the message. So these are the positive set of feedback, positive set of indicators, which give a positive quality rating. The second kind of feedback is a negative feedback. In case your template, once you are sending a template, in case those are not getting opened by the student, people are marking your WhatsApp template as spam, people are blocking your numbers, they are not reading your messages. So these are the critical cases of negative customer feedback, negative student feedback. So Meta is checking whether the overall feedback is on the positive side, open, click, read, forward, like, or on the negative side, marking as spam, blocking the number, not reading the messages. And basis on the judgment of positive and negative customer feedback, a quality rating is given. So this is the entire criteria. Now let's discuss that what are the four kind of quality ratings which are available in the Meritto platform itself. Just want to repeat, see, this information which was earlier available in the WhatsApp backend only, right now it is completely integrated in the Meritto platform. You can just log in your template manager and check what is the quality rating of each and every template, which is deciding the delivery rate of your entire campaign. So Satyajit, see, we have four kind of quality rating: pending, high, medium, low. What is pending quality rating? Can you explain to our audience?
Satyajit, I think you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Yeah, definitely, Antrix. Like, pending means if you are creating any templates in the first time, for a WABA account, you are creating a template, and the template at the initial time, the template is not interact with any audience. If you haven't used for any campaign, any broadcasting, then that particular moment, the template quality will be pending, because Meta don't have the data whether that particular template is, the content is good to engage the prospect wherever the target audience you are doing, whether the target are spamming this one or they are liking this one. They don't, Meta don't have the information. So for that particular time period, Meta keep this one as a pending quality. Once Meta will get the signal whether this template, the student are interacting with the template or not interacting, according to that signal, Meta change the quality. If the interaction is good, positive, then that particular moment the pending will be increased to high. If the signal is negative, then that particular moment the pending will be go to low quality. So it depend upon how your template is interacting with your customer. Is it designed properly? Like if the template you are creating, if the content is you created for the particular target segment where you are targeting, is it have the visual images or just content, heavy content where customer are unable to go through in a single lens? So you should design your template such way so you can use few images, few video, keep some limited content with high keyword, put some CTA so they can interrelate this one. So it will help you to increase your quality of the template. So the this pending or either high or low and medium, all this quality will help you to further your nurturing when you are targeting for a bulk campaign or a large set of audience. Then particular moment the delivery rate will be high if the template quality is high. If the template quality is low, the delivery rate will be low, and the chance of there is a chance of blocking the template also. If the template quality is low and you are still doing a bulk broadcasting on that particular template, then Meta might be block that template for a 3 hours, 7 hours, then permanently also. After that also it will impact your like overall account quality also. If you are sending some low quality template to a larger audience and they are spamming your brand or they are reporting your brand as a spam, so it will impact your overall brand rating also. So whenever you are in the low quality, you should avoid sending the messages from that particular template. Whenever you are high quality, you should do a broad bulk campaigning on that particular moment.
Right. Thank you for explaining that, Satyajit. So what we got to know is WhatsApp delivery rate of every campaign depends on the WhatsApp template quality status, and WhatsApp template quality status depends on the student feedback on that particular template. So what it derives it, every new template created is initially in the pending quality status. So the traditional use case or traditional behavior of the marketing teams, admissions team, what they used to do, let's say they need to launch a campaign of 20 lakh data or 20 billion data, 15 minutes before sending that particular campaign, they get the template approved without, so they are majorly launching a template on the fresh set of audience without warming up that particular template or receiving that quality status. That might need to be avoided. Now the best practice is, first we need to decide the quality rating of template. Once the quality rating of that template is decided, then only that needs to be launched on a larger set of database. So that's the first most important use case. What is high quality template? High quality, as we have already explained, that every template having good quality of positive feedback as in open, click, engaged, replied, forwarded, all kind of high quality engagement segment, then it is high quality template. And in case the feedback is not on the right side, then it is the otherwise. So Akshila, can you please explain that how medium quality templates and low quality templates affect the delivery rate, how they're actually decided?
Yes, so Antriksh, it's very important to understand that since we have a varied audience when we talk about our entire lead pool, right? We have leads coming in from different ways. Some students have organically showed interest, but then there are some students which are sent to us via APIs or other channels. So it is very important to understand that any template that is going under a medium quality, we need to take a pause, go back and check that what kind of audiences did we trigger this communication to. That is one. Templates in this zone basically are reported by some of the students as spam, but some of the students have accepted the template and they have acted positively. So we have both mixed feedbacks for such kind of templates. Suggestive is to improve the quality of this template the moment we have this categorization of medium category. Maybe change the audiences who are receiving these templates. Say we can also plan a communication which we do only on the hot category students if in case the template has reached to a medium quality. But then it does have its own pros and cons. So it could happen that considering the quality of the template has already gone into a medium stage, the deliverability of this particular template might reduce. So you can utilize it in the hot category as well, and you can refrain from utilizing it from hot category as well. But then as the moment you are in the medium quality, it is very important to take a pause and check that whether this communication deliverability is higher or on a lower side, right? If we talk about low quality, this is a straight indicator that we need to change this template in whichever automations we have created. Suppose we have some automations which are longer in durations, we have 50 days, 70 days cycle of automations. And there are some templates which have gone into low quality, which were a part of, say, in between this entire cycle. This will not only impact the further cycle of the automation, but it will also stop the WhatsApp deliverability there only. So it's very important the moment you see this low quality indicator on your template manager, you need to change this template, get the template reapproved, go back and check on the audiences and see that where exactly were we triggering these kind of communications, so that you are not at a compromised state wherein if some important information has to be passed on to the respective students, it's always suggestive to create a new template and get it reapproved from Meta instead of keep using the low quality ones. Now that we have discussed all the type of ratings, we discussed that how WhatsApp flows are helping us to streamline the entire journey. We have come to almost at the end of our webinar. We see the template indicators, but before we move on towards the end, I would want Antriksh you to maybe summarize for us, maybe add anything that you want to add for our audiences, and how do you think both of these features combined will actually be a game changer in the industry today?
Right. So, Akshara, see, we have very well discussed how integrated WhatsApp flows can deliver a delightful student experience, automate the entire data capture and lead qualification process, synchronized everything in the Meritto platform. And second, in the second phase, we have discussed about the WhatsApp template quality status and how each status define the delivery rate of a campaign. In case it is a high quality template, then it will have a high delivery rate. In case it is a low quality template, it will have a lower delivery rate, or it will have a negligible delivery rate. Now we have two quick questions from the audience. Akshila, if you can answer that. So first one to Akshila, what is the risk of getting an account being blocked or reported after using a low quality template?
Absolutely. So, see, we have to understand how the meta functionality works, right? So, as Antriksh earlier told us, that it is completely dependent on two factors: whether that particular template has received a negative response or it has received a positive response. As far as negative responses are concerned, it means that either the students are blocking us on our number on WhatsApp, or they are putting our templates as spam. What it could mean? It could simply mean that the student is not looking forward to get more information from this institute. Now, there could be a possibility that we might have used this templates in bulk communication or in raw data communications, wherein the intent of the student was not verified initially, but then still we have run some campaigns. So it's very important to understand that if in case our template quality is going in under a low quality indicator, it is always beneficial to not continue using this particular template and switch your usage to a better quality template. That will eventually help you save the blocking of your complete WhatsApp account. It is never said that WhatsApp will block the account on one single go. It never happens like that. WhatsApp actually has its own technology to identify that how the movement of these communications are going on and how your communications are being consumed by the audience. Based on the responses that the audience are getting, that is when it reaches to a stage of blocking of accounts. It never reaches at the first go. That is where actually why we as Meritto have introduced this particular feature for your ease and for your ease of usage, that now you can actually check these statuses directly on your system. Once you log in into your template manager, it will be clearly visible. The moment there is a flag coming up of low quality indicator, it is a flag for us that we should stop using this particular template and change the template. I hope this answers the question.
Right, this answers very well. Satyajit, last question from the audience. What does this high signify? Oh, how template quality is decided? Although we have already answered, just since it is a question from the audience, can you answer how this is high or low defined?
See, high or low is defined by Meta policy, like it is a public to everyone. The URL is already public by Meta itself. So they define as per their logic. Logic is pretty much simple. If the template is engaged, well engaged, or the student or any or your target audience are showing interest on the template, they are interacting on the template. So that means Meta have a signal that the student, the brand who are doing the communication or broadcasting, the audience, they want to engage with that particular brand. Then that particular moment, the template quality will be get high or increase on that moment. And this high template will, as per Meta policy, the high template delivery rate will be high as compared to low quality templates. And this high or low quality template visibility, you can see this one in our Meritto system directly in the template manager. In each template towards, you can see it is a high or low or medium or pending quality. At the time of broadcasting also, when you are sending the communication, when you select the template, there also we have showcased this quality. So when you are doing a communication also, you can check what is the quality of the template before sending that communication to the large audience. So you can view from there also when you are doing communication for any broadcasting.
Right. So Satya, when you say that that is completely available in Meritto platform, we mean to say that this backend information which was earlier available in the Meta interface only, using the API integration, we are reflecting the Meta status in the Meritto platform, and real-time information is conveyed to the academician or marketing team, right?
Yeah, Antrix, this template quality is completely from data. Like Meta, we collect that data. Okay, so through API integration, so there is no any logic at Meritto, and this logic is created by Meta, and Meta give us the data that what is the template quality, and we showcase that one in our Meritto system itself.
Right.
So perfect. I think we have covered all the elements of WhatsApp flows, template indicators today, which eventually is taking us towards a point where we can say WhatsApp has now turned into the most reliable channel for student enrollment. But before we end this, there is one suggestion for all of our viewers. We should not be blindly broadcasting messages on WhatsApp. We have to do some smart thinking there. We have to make some smart workflows. We have to get the data smartly so that our data or the communications that we are sending are consumed by our audiences in its all positive aspects. With this, we have come to the end of our session. We thank you all for your time today and connecting with us today in this afternoon. Stay tuned for our upcoming webinars. We'll be meeting you again at Illuminate by Meritto. Thank you, Antriksh and Satyajit, for your time.
Yeah,
Thank you, audience.
thank you.
Thank you, Satyajit.
Thank you.